Hi, I'm Andrea and I work at the Ann Arbor Hands-On Museum. Have you ever wondered what's inside your blood? Well, today we're going to make a model of our blood to find out. You'll need a few things for this activity. You'll need an old plastic bottle. So it could be an empty water bottle or pop bottle. This is an old sports drink bottle. Anything that holds liquid will actually work, but if it's got a lid, that's even better. Some corn syrup or vegetable oil. This is vegetable oil, but you could even use water if you don't have that. Some red candies, some small white marshmallows, and some rice or sprinkles work great. Now let's think about our blood. It's really important. It takes nutrients and oxygen to almost every cell in our body, from our toes all the way up to our brains. Do you know the only living cell in your body that doesn't get blood? It's actually your corneas, which is the outer protective layer of your eyeball. Another thing that we know about our blood is that sometimes if we get a cut or a scrape, it will actually leak out of our body. I'm sure that's happened to all of us at least once. But your body is prepared. It has a way to stop the bleeding and help you to heal. The amount of blood in your body depends on a few factors, whether you're a boy or a girl, if you're a grown-up or a child, and even sometimes where you live. I'm an adult, so I have about 1 gallon of blood in my body, moving around to all my organs and cells so that I can run and jump and play. If you're a kid, you might have a little bit less than me, but that's okay because it's just the right amount for you. Do you know how your blood gets around to all the parts of your body? That's right, it starts in your heart. Your heart is a really powerful muscle that pumps or pushes the blood to all the parts of your body. Your blood travels through arteries away from your heart and then back through veins to get more oxygen and start all over again. And it's pretty quick. It only takes a drop of blood about 1 minute to get from your heart to your body and back to your heart again. Now, your blood is composed of 4 main parts that we're going to talk about today. And as we talk about each part, we'll build our model so that you can see how they work together. First, your blood is made out of red blood cells. Red blood cells are kind of like the pizza delivery person, except instead of delivering pizza to all the parts of your body, they deliver oxygen. Oxygen is in the air around us that we breathe into our lungs. And this is a super important job because without oxygen, our body wouldn't stay alive. I kind of feel the same way about pizza. Anyway, for our model today, we're going to be using the red candies as our red blood cells. Go ahead and put them into your bottle to model your blood. Now your blood gets its red color from the red blood cells. They have a special protein in them called hemoglobin. You have more red blood cells in your blood than any of the other kinds of cells, so go ahead and put a lot of them in there. Next, your blood has white blood cells. These cells are kind of like superheroes. They fight off disease and infection and germs to keep you healthy. They also eat up dead cells, old red blood cells, and germs. For our model, we're going to use the white marshmallows to represent the white blood cells. So go ahead and add them to your bottle to represent these super cells in our model. Next, your blood has platelets. Platelets are kind of like little band-aids. They help your body, if you get a cut or a scrape, to stop the bleeding by clotting or coagulating. This means they join together to create a scab. They also help you to fight infection because if a scab's in the way, then it's really hard for germs from outside to get into your body. Pour the rice into your bottle to represent the platelets. Lastly, all of these cells float in a liquid called plasma. Plasma is made mostly of water, about 90%, but it does have important nutrients, proteins, and hormones as well that your body needs. Plasma is also the reason that your blood is liquid. It carries the red blood cells, white blood cells, and platelets and helps them to flow through your body. In our model, the corn syrup or vegetable oil is going to model our plasma, so carefully pour it into your bottle. Now, if you have a lid, go ahead and close it up tight and mix your blood inside the bottle. You can see all the different parts that we talked about. It has red blood cells that help carry oxygen to all the rest of your body, white blood cells that help fight off disease and infection, platelets that make scabs if you get a cut or a scrape, and plasma that carries important proteins and nutrients to your body. Pretty cool. Thank you guys for watching today. I hope you had fun. Stay safe and we'll see you next time. Bye.